Hi and welcome to Pishi, where we savor the taste. Our kitchen is courtesy of Foresight Housing Group along Gong Road. My name is Chef Faisal and I'm excited to show you how to make lemon chicken rice. Let's begin. What you're going to need is 4 red onions, 1 lemon, 2 spring onions, a bulb of garlic, and of course, your chicken thighs. Oops, let's not forget the rice. We'll begin by browning our chicken. Add an 1/8 cup of oil into your pan. Cut a small knob of butter. Season it. A good amount of black pepper and a generous pinch of salt. Let us begin by browning our chicken skin side down. This is to help it increase the flavor of the rice. Allow them to caramelize beautifully. As our chicken is browning, let's get our vegetables ready. The reason I like to brown my chicken is because it gets the skin crispy. And I mean, who doesn't like crispy chicken? Another fun fact is when you cook it down, skin side down, you help the chicken release more fat and adding more flavor into your rice. So let's check our chicken. Now that we have sliced our onion, keep it aside and prepare the rest of the ingredients. Don't worry about cutting your spring onions into the same size. They break down much faster than the red onions. At this point, you can take out your chicken and set them aside. We'll then add our 4 red onions and our 2 roughly chopped spring onion. Give it a quick stir and cover them. The reason I like using 2 onions is because that increases the flavor of our rice. You can never have too much garlic in your food. I'm going to use a whole bulb. Don't you just love the flavor of garlic? A quick tip on how to peel your garlic is using the flat side of your knife with a little pressure. Cut off the end. And voila, the skin comes right off. Now that that's done, let's check our onions. Some people like their onions to brown, but I prefer mine translucent. This will help them break down better and release more flavor in your rice. Add your chunky garlic. Lower the heat. And allow them to cook lightly. At this point, I'm going to check my seasoning. That smells delicious. Another generous pinch of salt. Another generous amount of black pepper. One of my favorite ingredients. Black pepper has a mild spiciness to the food, plus it has a bit of a kick. Since we're doing 5 cups of rice, we're going to do 10 cups of water. 1, 2, 9, 10. And just a little to be sure. Cover and bring to the boil. At this point, we're going to take our lemon. The best way to release the juice of a lemon is to roll it with your palm side down on your board, basically crushing the capillaries on the inside of the lemon, helping them to release the juice easier. No fuss, no muss. Look at the ease and how you squeeze the juice out of the lemon. We don't want any of the seeds in the food because this will make it bitter, and not bitter in a nice way. At this point, you can add it to your water and let it come to the boil as well. Always make sure to keep cleaning your surfaces. Our motto is to go with is clean as you go. I'm so excited. And at this point, we can add our rice. These are about 5 cups of rice measured. Always remember, the ratio to water to your rice is 1:2. So 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups of water. Remember, at this point, your chicken is not yet cooked on the inside. Return it back into your rice. Let it just sit on top lightly and allow to steam and release its flavor. Cover and allow it to cook. There are times when you're cooking rice, you add your spices or your onions and your garlic and still put your raw rice on the inside. Mix that into the spices to help it gather and absorb more flavor. Then add your water. But at this point, we're using it backwards. We're allowing the rice to soak up all the liquid from the water you have added and the lemon. Let's leave it to allow it to cook, and we'll be right back. Check your rice momentarily. I prefer using long grain rice. Not any reason particularly. It just cooks better. Let's taste and see if it has enough salt. You can never be too sure. We might want to add just a little, but the lemon is definitely there. And just before we serve it, we're going to have another surprise ingredient. Once the water has disappeared, or at least reduced, give it one last mix to ensure there's no sticking, but be very gentle and doing it in a folding manner. Reduce your heat and allow it to continue to steam. Alternatively, if you have enough residual heat here, you can put it at its lowest, cover it to allow it to steam. I mentioned we're going to add a bit of a secret ingredient. Well, it's only two. We're going to add a bit of fresh lemon and butter. But what we're going to do with the butter is melt it first. You're going to need about 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 tablespoons of butter. Take it and place it right on the inside of your pot. Cover it and allow it to melt. At this point, we're going to roll out our lemon. I'm sure at this point our butter has melted. Take it out of your pot. Be careful, it'll be hot. And squeeze your lemon right inside it. You can also use a fork to help you with it. Give it a good stir. I'm sure at this point our rice is ready and cooked. Let's flake it and check it out. Now to add our extra flavor, you will just pour it right into your rice. Give it one last good mix to ensure the lemon butter is mixed in evenly. Now the fun part, to taste. So fresh, so delicious, so creamy. It's everything and more. You can get the freshness from the lemon, the kick of the black pepper, and the beautiful taste of the chicken. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Pishi, where we savor the taste. I hope at this point you can make your own delicious lemon chicken rice. Our interiors are brought to you by Foresight Housing Group. I've been your host, Chef Faisal. Thank you and bye-bye.